I think this guy sits on top of this guy. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Would you be willing to sell that one to me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
My name is Burf and this is my turf. I'm straight out of the thrift store.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Burf. I am on my way back over to the thrift store. So I was over there yesterday and my friend Sean, Thrifter Sean, he scored a huge lot of real Ghostbusters figures from the 80s, which was amazing. He got the firehouse, the proton pack, the proton blaster, figures, vehicles, like he got a lot of stuff. Fortunately for me, I was able to snag a few things as well. So one of the reasons for that is when I showed up, after I showed up and been talking to Sean a little bit, the lady brought out some other bags, put them on the shelf, and I was able to score those. So one of those bags actually had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in it, and which got me thinking, I wonder if there's more turtles in the back, because Sean didn't have any turtles in his bag. He didn't say anything about the other guy that was there who also scored some of the real Ghostbuster figures. Didn't say anything about him scoring Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So it got me thinking, you know, maybe somebody's turtle collection is sitting in the back just waiting to come out. So it is almost 8 a.m. They open at 8 a.m. It is 7:49 right now. So we're heading over to the thrift store, and we're gonna see if they brought any more bags out with vintage loot in it. So, sorry if I spit. Yeah, we want to get that vintage loot, man. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed, and we're going to pray that the vintage thrift store gods are good to me today. All right, gang, we're back at the thrift store. So, oh, there's Thrifter Sean over there. All right, Thrifter Sean is on one side of the aisle. I'm on this side, and we're just kind of both going through bags and seeing if they put anything new out. So it's like a big red bottom platform of the, yeah.
Almost a rectangle.
Okay. He was missing part of the firehouse. And so we're just kind of keeping an eye out for it. Look at this crazy looking cow. It's funny looking, weird, kind of creepy. All right, so nothing in there, but we're gonna do our trade right now. And he brought over a big lot of TMNT. He also asked me if I wanted the proton pack and the proton blaster, some other things, so we might try to work out a price on those. But all right, let's do this trade. Okay, so this guy here, this goes to him, so you can have that. And then this is for Ecto 1, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then let's see, so so here's all the brains. Sweet. Are they all the same looking? Oh no, they're little different faces. Okay. So let's get that. Whoops, that. And that one. It's funny that you had two of them. Okay, cool. So that leaves that. So that'll go with this. And then this guy right here has like a little blue ghost that's clear that shoves into his mouth. And it might be in here possibly. I don't see it. That's a cool looking fish looking one though. I like that. Oh, there's the bottom of his mouth, dude. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and that's the tail. So the tail, I see how it does. So I thought the tail was separate, but it actually goes in just like that. Sweet. Oh, that's so awesome. What do you got here? What does that go to? Is that Ecto 1?
No, the
firehouse?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. And then, that was awesome. Is it supposed to have blades?
blades and then a front like motorcycle fork that I can't find.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, that's what's his name? Rick Moranis' character. That's what was his name in the movie? I forget. But anyway, that's his arm, I believe. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Do you know what that goes to?
No, not sure.
I think that actually sits on top of like one of the figure's heads.
There's a few of those.
A few like this. Actually, let me see something here. Oh, and then here's the figure she got. Oh, this guy right here. I think. Oh, that's a cool one. Let me go check something real quick. I'll be right back. I think this guy sits on top of this guy. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Would you be willing to sell that one to me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. And then here's all the turtles. These are the ones that were found at the Goodwill while I was in Pennsylvania. Oh, that's a cool looking one. Is that the Transformer one? Oh yeah. It's crazy to me that people like just dump this stuff.
I know.
Oh wow, that's a cool one too. Oh, then you've got the, oh yeah, that's the Slimer. Very cool. All right, guys. So I ended up doing the trade with Sean, but I also bought that entire lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from him, which I have about half of them, but I can use them for trade. And he's so cool, man. I was like, he said, what do you, I said, what do you want for me? He's like, make me an offer. I said, there was like 15 figures in there. I said, how about 40? He goes, I'll do 35. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, dude, I'm not trying to make money off you. Like it's totally cool. So, yeah, so I got the whole lot for 35 bucks. Thank you, Sean. You are rocktastic. 80s rocktastic. So, all right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the house here in just a little bit. We're going to do some show and tell. I'm going to show you the pieces that I was able to get put back together, and because of the trade, and it's just been an all-around good day so far. So that is awesome. All right, we might hit up one more thrift store on the way home, and then we'll do some show and tell. All right, gang, we are at Crappy Sam's. We're back again at Plaza Thrift, and we'll check their glass case, check their shelf, check their baggie section. It'd be awesome if we could find some more vintage toys. That's the name of the game. All right, let's see what we can do. Nothing significant in the glass case. There are some Funkos, but that's about it. Like a Lego set, but that's actually not worth anything. All right, we got a dino here. Just got a button. Let's see if he makes noise. Nope, doesn't make any noise. I think his head might be made out of rubber. Oh yeah, it is made out of rubber. Kind of cool. I saw the same school bus over at Goodwill. This one looks like it might be in a little bit better condition. We got an Extreme Speeders car from the year 2000. Oh, look at this little game. That's cool. I guess you kind of like just make it go through a maze like this, huh? Yeah. Oh, this game is actually Where did I see it? 1991. It's like a little kid's game, but it's from the 90s. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Plus it takes batteries, so I don't know what all it does. Does it light up? Left turn, turn right. Oh, maybe it's like magnetic or something? I don't know. We'll have to put some batteries in it and try it out. All right, now it's time to rummage through some bags and see if we can find some goodies in here. Look at all these bottle caps. Topo Chico. What is that, like a beer? Or is that a soda? I don't know. There's Coke bottle caps in there too. Look at this bag of dinos over here. I don't know what this is. Looks like a crocodile or some sort of transformer maybe. There's an octopus, that's cool. Well, there's a Barbie Corvette, but man, is it gutted. There's like next to nothing left. Holy cow, look at this giant animatronic dog. The sucker is heavy. I mean, I bet you he weighs 15 pounds. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it, but I bet you this thing's worth some money. Look at this Starbucks tin. These people on here look like they voted for Biden. Oh, we got a stormtrooper laying over here in the electronics section. Let's see what we got here. We got Garth Brooks, something German. Oh, what's this? Oh, that is cool. It's like a hologram. Must be from the movie soundtrack. That is cool. Eddie Rabbit. New Kids on the Block, Hanging Tough. All right, let's get that too. All right, gang, we got our haul. We got some vintage 1991 and we got some vintage 90s between the cassette tapes and the little game that I picked up. So when we get back to the house, we'll include it in the show and tell. So let's head back to the bunker and I'll show you what I got. Hold up, stop the presses, stop the presses. All right, so it's late afternoon. I decided to make another trip back to the thrift store and look what I just found. I came back here just in case there might have been some scraps left in the back that they brought out. And holy cow, guys, look at this. Laying right here on this shelf. Oh, yeah, boy. He's on that jazz, man. He's on that jazz. He's on that jazz, man. He's on that jazz. Oh, man, this is awesome. This is freaking awesome. See, this is why you come back. Anytime you come across vintage toys in a thrift store and you pick up your haul, it's always a good idea to come back the next day or even later in the afternoon if you found them in the morning, because you just never know what else might be back there. All right, gang, we're back at the bunker. Now it's time for a little show and tell. All right, let's take a look at the stuff we picked up from Thrifter Sean. So first up, we've got the Squisher Gooper. I had the whole ghost except for the lower part of his jaw, his teeth. So Thrifter Sean actually had that in his bag, so we were able to trade up for that, which makes him complete. Now we can actually slime some Ghostbusters with it. It's gonna be awesome, can't wait to do that. And then over here, we've got this figure called the Brain Blaster. And Sean actually had all 4 of these brain pieces. He actually had 8 brain pieces plus another Brain Blaster figure. So if you look at these brain pieces, you can see that this one here is kind of faded out. It's the other ones are a much more vibrant pink. And he gave me my choice of which ones I wanted to take, but I didn't want to be that guy that's just like, I'll take all the good ones and leave you with the one that's faded out, you know? So I left him with all the ones that were the same color. This thing is awesome. What you do is you actually roll it across the floor and it triggers a little mechanism and his brain blasts out of his head, hence the name Brain Blaster. I love the names of these things. We got Brain Blaster, we've got Squisher Goop, I think is what it's called, right? Something like that. And then this guy right here, he's just called Blue Monster. Blue Monster. But check him out. So the piece that Sean had was this bottom piece right here. That is so cool. I had this piece, and check this out. I didn't even notice this yesterday, but this is actually, it's like a hand. So he's got like fingers, fingernails. I think that's really cool. I didn't even see that. So we can actually put him right on top, and two monsters become one. And then when we remove them, one monster becomes two. So, man, I love the sculpts on these things. Like I said yesterday, these Ghostbuster ghosts are like the best part about the line. And then back here, we've got Air Sickness's haunted vehicle. Sean actually had the wings, so we were able to make a trade on that as well. And an added bonus, Sean, while I was in Pennsylvania visiting my parents, actually went to a Goodwill that I frequent very often and picked up this entire lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for $1 a piece. I bought him off of him for $35, and I think I got a really good deal on it. So Sean, if you're watching, I appreciate the deal. These figures are super cool. We've got this TMNT Mutations of Raphael, and then we've got the whole gang over here. Now, some of them, like this here, the rabbit, I can't remember his name, but he's missing his ears, so they've kind of snapped off. And I've actually seen him with his ears broken off like that a few different times, so it must have been something that easily snapped. But yeah, check these out. Now, some of these guys I actually have doubles of. I have doubles of the panda. I've got the rabbit with his ears already. I've got these two guys back here. Actually these two, yeah. And then, do I have the gecko? I can't remember if I have the gecko or not. I might, but check them out. How awesome is that? Even this big dude back here. Big Bubba. And then we've got this one. I've never actually seen this particular line before, so I think that is awesome as well. So again, got the whole lot for 35 bucks. I think that was a pretty awesome deal. I gotta see if maybe I can get a basketball for Donnie over here. The TMNT line was so massive. There's just so many different figures and different genres. It's kind of crazy. But happy to add these guys to my collection and have a few guys up left over that I can trade that I actually have doubles of. So we got that. And then over here, we've got some cassette tapes that I picked up. I got the New Kids on the Block Hanging Tough. I've got Casper, A Spirited Beginning, and then we've got Eddie Rabbit. Now, this one here, I couldn't resist. One, I like Casper, but I love how that little hologram works like that on the cassette cover. That is super cool. I don't even know what songs are on here. I don't know if they're just like Casper songs or whether they're actual real songs that were in the movie. I don't know. But we got that, and then last we got this piece right here. Now, I put some batteries in it, and unfortunately, the inside is pretty rusted out. In fact, let me see if I can kind of pop this open here. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. Just let you take a little look in there. So this piece right here is actually busted off, and you can see all the rust. It's supposed to look like this side right here on the right. And so that piece snapped off. It's just rusted all the way through. So unfortunately, this thing doesn't really work, but I will say it still makes for a cool display piece. So I'm probably still gonna keep it. But yeah, guys, that was my haul from the thrift store, being able to complete things, you know, with this trade, and being able to pick up some new TMNT from Thrifter Sean for a really good price. Okay, now I forgot to show you guys this in yesterday's show and tell. I also got this Slimer hand puppet. How cool is this thing? Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe after I did yesterday's video, I was like, oh my God, I forgot to put the hand puppet in there. This thing is freaking awesome. And I saw that he's selling for like $35, $40, this little hand puppet. But yeah, how awesome, man. I freaking love it. It's got the Ghostbusters logo over here, and it's actually like made out of plastic. It's really freaking cool. I love his eyes. So, but look at his eyes. He looks like he's been smoking a lot of weed or something. He's like, his eyes are all red. They're all like cracked out, you know? So look at his tongue all hanging out. Man, I could have some fun with this. So we got Slimer, and then last but certainly not least, we got this Ghostbusters popper gun. This thing is awesome. In fact, these little styrofoam plugs that you see here, they were actually in one of the bags that I picked up on yesterday's adventure, but I forgot to show them in the video as well. Thrifter Sean actually has the third one. So I talked to him, and he's going to give it to me next time I meet up with him, because I'm probably going to buy his proton blaster and his proton pack off of him. So he said he would give me the poppers. But yeah, this thing is super cool. And this is what we got when I went back to the store here at the end of the day. So, you know, whenever I met Sean in the morning, and then said to myself, you know, I gotta pop back in there just in case something else came out. And sure enough, something else came out. This thing is awesome. It's got both stickers. It's got stickers on both sides, which is awesome considering it's like 40 years old. And these things get ripped off and peel off so easily. So I can't wait to get that third styrofoam popper in there. And I did test it, and it works. So you put the little popper, the little styrofoam thing here, pull this back, and then push it forward, and it pops it. It doesn't go that far. It maybe goes about, I don't know, 6 to 10 feet, if that. But still really super cool. Well, hey, I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, do me a favor, smash the like button. That helps me out. It helps my channel grow. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, because I got a lot more great content coming your way and tons of videos. You can start binge watching right now, starting with this next video. I know you're going to love it.